It's that time again. Time for another Splatfest. This time around, we got sci-fi versus fantasy. So two themes that are actually kind of similar to each other. This is more or less just supposed to reference anything, really. Books, movies, TV shows, games, you name it. So sci-fi and fantasy are very similar to each other in my opinion, because they're both pretty much some kind of role play in a lot of ways. But to me, if I had to choose between the two mediums, I would choose fantasy. There's a lot more I feel that you can do with fantasy, and that's why I like it more. So we're on Team Fantasy. Oh geez, excuse me, I already starting off with a hiccup. I'm on Team Fantasy for this one just because, you know, personal preference and all. So let's just jump right on into things. Look around a little bit. First off, this is pretty good. Like, wow. Legend of Squid Ink of the Wild. So I've been seeing a lot more like video game related stuff for fantasy, because a lot of games are fantasy themed more than sci-fi. A lot of Zelda in here, because Zelda's fantasy, so. But Breath of the Wild doing so good this year, everyone kind of has Zelda on the mind. Digimon good, Digimon sci-fi. Well, that's one way to break it down. But yeah, there's a lot of Zelda themes here, that's for sure. In sci-fi, I've seen some space stuff, but not as much as I was expecting, to be honest. Let's just jump straight on into things, shall we? Wait, what was that? Oh, Star Wars. You see, there's gonna be some of that here. Not too surprised, especially with a new movie coming out soon. Because, you know, this is Star Wars. They gotta have a new movie every year now, it seems. Alright, so we got Kelp Dome, Humpback, Pump Track, and Shifty Station. Alright, let's do this. So actually the last time I really did play a lot of Splatoon was probably during the last Splatfest, because I haven't played this game in a while. So, I can just play the first couple rounds to get some rust off, and then go from there. All we gotta do though is find teammates. I feel like Fantasy is gonna have more of the popular vote, so I feel like this might be one of the Splatfests we run to teammates. How many? I guess we'll have to wait and see. We seriously gonna start the first game without even finding anyone yet? Because if I get disconnected right away, that's gonna be a terrible start to the Splatfest, which I wouldn't put it past this game for doing. Come on. There you go. And of course we find our own teammates. So like I said, I feel like this one's gonna be more of the popular vote on the fantasy side, so I feel like we're gonna be finding a lot of our own fantasy members. That's gonna be disappointing. Thus begins. I mean, at least we get to play Shifty first, you know, the map that's only around once a month. I do like Shifty Station, I just want to see how it is this time around. Because it depends on the variety of the map, if I like this one or not for the Splatfest. Sometimes it just really don't have a good layout, to be honest. Like the first one, the first Shifty Station was probably one of the worst layouts because it was way too easy to kill yourself. This one so far seems to be pretty tame. Oh wow, got him right before the ink armor turned on. Ah, that was probably a bad place to use the inkjet, to be honest. The team's not doing that good so far though, we're gonna push back. I mean, for a first game like this, this is a good warm-up, I guess. We're not fighting the other team, so just at least get me, you know, a little bit of the rust off. Where'd he go? There. Ink armor. Alright, let me get out of here. Ah. I mean, that was a good move before moving away with the inkjet. Honestly, one of the best things I found about that ability is kind of using it more or less as a good escape. Inkjet has been really nerfed over these past couple patches, especially the latest one that buffed the heck out of the other specials in the game too. Like one of them that was buffed, I believe, is the biggest buff, the Stingray. So I'm pretty much now just using Inkjet more as a recovery thing and just to get out of the way, not actually using it as an attack. It doesn't seem that effective as an attack, to be honest. At least not as it used to be. No, I didn't even see him there until it was too late. Score is 96 now, really hurts. We haven't even gotten to move that much into the stage yet. 19, take advantage of that. Please. Still alive. It's not good. Ah, bang, right in my face. We might have barely took in the end, but it depends on how many times we die. Okay, that's good. So what happened? Did we win or did we lose? Because that was really close the last 30 seconds. We might have won just because of that push. Yeah, we did. I'll take it. Weird first game, that's for sure. Also, that almost filled up my bar, too. That's insane. I feel like they buffed that a little bit. I gotta look back at the Splatfest footage just to be sure. Could be my mind playing tricks, but that seemed like I got more for winning this time around compared to before. I feel like before it was 5. I'm gonna check. I mean, we got plenty of time, so why not? Let's look at the last one. The Halloween themed one. Yeah, they did buff it a bit. Last time it was 6. I was right. My mind was not playing tricks on me. Weird. I don't know why they buffed it all of a sudden. I didn't really think it needed a buff and experience, but I guess now it makes leveling up a little faster. Or at least for the Splatfest ranking. Alright. At least now we actually get to fight the opposite team. Let's make this game count. Bomb rush or no, it's not. Okay, good. I was gonna say they're already using a curling bomb rush. That would really suck. Nah, almost got him, but probably wouldn't have killed anyways. Knowing how the jet works. Oh, really? Didn't think he was in range anymore. Alright, let's get out of here. I will say, though, this is kind of an odd time for at least the North American Splatfest to happen. A week before American Thanksgiving. Because, really, for this theme especially, that feels a little weird. I would have thought they would have done this maybe earlier in the month, because this is cutting it close to a holiday, but yeah, it makes sense also why it's this week and not the next week. Because next week, America's going to be completely busy. So, having it on that week, Thanksgiving week, would not be a good idea. I already know some people who are getting ready to travel for the holiday, so that's why I'm a little surprised it's now, not the beginning of the month. But it's happened before. I mean, look at last Splatfest theme. It was Halloween based, but they did it in the middle of the month. So they could have easily done that near the end, but not on the ending week. They just chose not to, so, Although if they did a theme that's related more to the Thanksgivings for, like, Canada and America, I wonder what they would actually do for it. Because they would need to do that close to both Thanksgivings. I mean, probably in the beginning of November would be the best time. But then what would they do? Because there's not really that good of a theme there, honestly, for a holiday like Thanksgiving, of all things. Turn these rails off right away. I just want to be playing safe. No, that was a long shot. What do you got? A pro? Kind of figured. Alright, well, we pretty much got this game in the bag. Just a quick jump over here just to shoot like 2 shots of ink. And that's all we wrote. Alright, let's see the final results. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. I got no kills at all, but I ranked up the ink total, so you know what? I pulled my weight in a better way. It's not always about killing. Alright, let's continue on. Why not earn me some money in this game? Before we started, I turned on the 1.5 money drink. I just got one of those because I can't buy 2 of the 4 new guns that are in Splatoon 2 from the past month. I can't buy all of them. And I have a pair of shoes on order I still haven't picked up, and I can't afford that either. I'm running very low on money in this game because all the new guns are very expensive this time around. And I had this problem for a little while in Splatoon 1, but it vanished kind of quick because all the new guns, they're kind of cheap to pick up compared to Splatoon 2. But I guess they're making up for it because, you know, this game does have the multipliers, making it easier for you to get money and experience. So they're like, hey, you know what? We'll raise the bar a bit on this gun, make it more expensive than it used to be. Gives you more incentive to play longer. Hey, it's better than other companies, you know, wink wink, nudge nudge, EA. I mean, that whole thing is a mess right now for a reason. People don't want to spend real money, just actually make in-game progress. They want that to be an option, not more or less something that's kind of forced, to be honest. It is kind of forced in Battlefront 2, which is why they had to take it out for a bit, just because it's not selling. It's the only reason why they're taking it out, I know it. It's because of sales. Oh, it was a little too close. That sniper was like right on us. And there was someone... Wait, where did the slasher come from? I didn't even see him. In fact, I thought the shot was above us. So I thought somehow he got behind, which, yeah, it doesn't really make too much sense. It was a good idea to flank because I pushed him out of here quick. Ah, kind of figured it was a sitting duck. These E-leaders, man. If you got a good leader on your team, they just wreck house, I swear. One-shot KO to everything. I see more snipers pop up in Splatoon 2 than I did in 1. I don't know why, because the control didn't really change much for these things. Maybe it's also because this has a bigger player base than Splatoon 1 has. That pad in general, I should say. So, that could be it. Who knows? This is a really bad game for us. can push back pretty quick. There's a way to get him out of there. Great. Ah, dang, that's why I wasn't going up. I thought I had like a limit. I didn't even realize the slosher was hitting the sponge. Which sucks. I was about ready to get up there, use my special, and try and do something about that E-leader. I make this quick. Alright, good. Let's go slow him down a little bit. Ah, come on. This is bad. I got it, yeah. Especially when I see the warning right at the very end. Oh, that was rough. Kept on getting sniped, man. It seems like a really good map for snipers because of those two giant archways in the middle of the map. Those two platforms alone make that way easier to snipe. Now I got at least one kill in that match. I didn't realize I got 0. Dang. Alright, let's go again. It's a pretty good team, it's just we keep on running into a lot of really good teams as well on the other side. I don't like how long this is taking. This is taking too long. That's why I was nervous. You see, when it takes like a full minute to find a game, that's usually a bad sign. At least we get a different map, because 3 games in a row kind of make it a little annoying. But yeah, that's not good. We keep on playing fantasy teams, and we're not going to get any progress here. Also, Jordan. There you go. I mean, that's no emotion, but you gotta get moving, buddy. We need you. Where we lose could be because of him. I don't think I played on Kelptone since they brought it back. I mean, I'm very familiar with this map because of the first game. I haven't played this in a long time. Although, man, Inkjet is really convenient here. Just get right up to the grates. Push him out if he goes back, which doesn't seem like he tried. Ah, trying to get around. But Drew wouldn't let me. Oh, it's a splatling too, there's why. Where'd he go? Oh, come on. The Drew just keeps on sniping me with that thing. This is gonna be one of those kind of games. Really? Again? Yeah, it is one of those games where you just keep on getting killed by the same person over and over again. I just hope you're on the greats. He is. Good. Oh, thank God I wasn't Drew for once, but can I get something done? Can I at least kill one of you, paint the floor for a little bit longer than 10 seconds? Live? You know, I would like to live. That's probably the most important. Jeez, that combo. He didn't even throw the curly bomb, but he got the full advantage of it. So there's a guy like right here, really? Yeah, we're definitely losing this game, I can tell that, but oh my God. Destroying sprinklers in the base for days. What? He immediately was able to turn around and bomb me? Are you serious? That doesn't make any sense. He shouldn't have had that quick a reaction time. Motion or not. I call hacks. Oh, that was rough. Let me swap weapons. I really like this gun, I just wish I had a different special. Because that's the only problem I have with this gun, the special. Inkjet really doesn't fit this thing all that well. But I haven't seen any new version yet of it, so I'm kind of stuck with Inkjet. Alright, let's see. Really don't know what to use, to be honest. Maybe I'll do some splatter shot action because of the burst bombs. Kind of feel like that for right now. Alright. Let's see if we can actually find some sci-fi people. Hopefully. I mean, we've had half our games so far with them and half of them with our own teammates, so who knows? Who knows? Yeah, okay, we're gonna be playing fantasy again. Or not, okay. Well, how long that took, that looked like a fantasy game. I mean, I'm not gonna complain about fighting sci-fi. I kinda wanna fight these guys. They are a rival team. It makes sense to fight. I was just gonna go straight up. Why did you jump down all of a sudden? There's more of a path over there. I guess I'm going this way now. I thought he was over to my left, not my top area. Yeah, jump to this guy. Wait. No, I didn't pick this one. Oh, I was a little too lucky. I was trying to get the guy that was near our base, but not in the middle. I did not want to pick middle. I don't know what the heck happened to my cursor. It must have stayed locked on to this guy. Oh, wow. I didn't know he had special ready. That was a good counter. Because one good shot after the burst bomb would have got him. I should give him credit for that move. That was pretty clever. Yeah, there you go. That was a good one. I had a feeling someone was still going to be stuck in that. Whether it be the guy who jumped or his teammate. That was a rapid blaster, wasn't it? Ah, dang. I only got one shot on him before he noticed me. He moved around way too sporadically. Wait, really? I didn't know that was close enough. Did they up the damage area of the baller? Because that was a pretty big explosion. I was nowhere near it. They might have actually upped that. Because they did get kind of nerfed at one point for some random reason. Didn't need it. Who knows? Maybe they actually made it better. Yeah, I had a feeling after all that rain. I think we just lost this. Yep, everyone's dead. We lost it. There's no way we can cover this quick now. We're too close. Oh, not too close. We're not close enough, is what I mean. Ah! Yeah, that's definitely a loss. I think I just saw two of my teammates, including myself, die at the end. Which is too much ink for them. Ow. Oh, that sucked. Also kind of sucks when your game just doesn't load. When our paid servers again, maybe they'll actually make something stable. Probably not. One can hope, right? Kind of curious about something here. Did Twitch take away the ability to earn bits by just watching ads? Because that used to be a thing, and I'm clicking on the bits thing, I don't see it anymore. They might have actually took that away. If so, why? Like, you earn only like 5 bits for watching an ad, or something so minor. It's like, here, have 5 cents for giving us probably 10. Why would they randomly take that away? Also, why are we fighting our teammates again? I should also mention that. Yeah, I don't know. The bit system on Twitch I think is honestly weird. I'm an affiliate and I can just honestly say I don't really like bits too much. And it's just because of how it's handled on the site. It's a little weird. Like, it's probably the best way to donate to someone directly on the site, but it's at the same time in a weird currency. Which they just now got the ability to buy bits with PayPal. I'm actually surprised it took them this long to do that. So, I don't know. The options are on my stream if people want to do that. There's a reason why I don't ask, because I just don't really care. It's just like, it's a benefit for me, and that's about it. I find it weird how they would have got rid of the ad thing. I'm going to look that up after this match. See if that's actually something official that they did change. Also, what was he trying to accomplish doing the splashdown up there? Splashdowns can't go through a floor. They can only do surface damage. No, I barely went through that. Is that the same guy? That is the same guy. What the heck? They just wait there the entire time? Is he not going to leave the center? He could be one of those kind of fighters. It's gonna pop. Let it pop. I just clicked in the stick too. That could have killed, maybe. Move. Yeah, I'm dead. Got it between a wall and no more ink. These guys are just wrecking us. Really? See, the hero shot doesn't do more damage than a splatter shot, so how the heck it doesn't kill me this quick? This guy's getting some really good aim, or I'm just getting really unlucky with every time I find him. It's probably both, to be honest. Oh, come on, not just ink armor up as soon as I run, too, so... This is pretty much an instant victory for this team. Oh, wow. Really? He wasn't even aiming at me and I died. He was aiming nowhere near me. Oh, my God, why? I mean, at least it wasn't against sci-fi, because this match really doesn't matter for the overall standings. I'm not seeing anywhere on Twitch article about the bits where you can earn these by just watching ads. Which means they might have actually done away with that. Really, again? Okay, guys, calm down. We're all right here. You don't need to stop with the booyahs. You're gonna get yourself killed. I hate booyah players. Ones who gotta spam the commands because they sound funny. And then teammates keep on doing this way when they're not really trying to lead you is the worst thing, because that's a good command and people are abusing it. It's really only good in like competitive and also, well, Salmon Run. That's about it. Really? 2? 3 auto bombs. Stop with the auto bombs. There's another guy back here. How did he not die from that? He was right next to his brush friend. Wow, that was close. Don't like going right in front of a brush like that. It's way too dangerous. Keep on hearing that hit someone, but they keep on retreating and dying to heal. Can't get away fast enough. Oh, it's a curling rush. Oh, it's bad. Get out. Ah. Hey, when you get trapped right underneath an ink jet, you're pretty much screwed. I'm surprised they didn't kill me with the jet itself. It looked like it was gonna happen. Alright. Let's just be careful. Keep the lead. Oh, hi! How you doing? Nice thing for inking, isn't it, buddy? Yeah, we just lost that. Last 10 seconds. I doubt that's gonna do anything, but I tried. Just want to get one out there. Get a feeler. See? Look at that little splotch. That's me. That was all me. And no one else. This is rough right now. Oh, man. Let's change our weapon up. I feel like this isn't working out as well as it could. Alright, let's see what we got now. I can always do the arrow spray. Old Faithful. But I'm getting killed a lot, so I don't think coverage is really just all I can focus on. I need to focus on more than just coverage. I'm thinking maybe try 52 for a little bit. See if going on the offensive will do more than just cover it. You know, just cover the ground and hope for the best. Also, the map should be changed just a few minutes anyway, so we'll see. Also, I just thought our one teammate's name was Milk. It's just Mick, but that would have been weird. Hi, Milk. There we go. Oh, man. Every time these games hesitate to find someone within a couple seconds, I get a little nervous. I mean, this might be one of the least played Splatfests in a while just because of the time of the year. But still, people are going to be playing this game right now. A lot of people. Oh, no one's taking our base. Alright, good. Let's just let the offensive player take care of that. You know, that's a smart idea. Also, what the heck are you doing? I hate when teammates just do that. Go all the way up a path just to backtrack. That's a waste of your time and confusing your teammates. Just come on. It's a terrible range. Alright, I got my baller ready. Ready to go on the hamster wheel. Then they can roll us over. That's pretty cool. Ah, just now noticed that. That's bad. It's too much damage here in the base. I should probably take care of that before we jump. Sneaky roller. Ah, so he is still here. Come on, teammate. I thought those were the dually squelchers for a second, not the Standard Splat dualies, interesting. Is that still here? I had enough. Literally a pixel away from filling up. That could have saved my life. Oh, click. Motion's getting a little out of whack. Because I'm holding the controller. Oh, watch it! Yeah, no! Cannot die in the last second. I should shut up. Why? Why is it when I say it? Ah, wouldn't have mattered anyways. Would have been too big of a point difference. We tried. Hey Steve, how you doing today? Have you played a bit of the Splatfest yet? And if so, hopefully your luck has been better than this. Alright, what's my shirt get? What do we get? This wind speed's not bad. I can use that kind of a chunk. It's gonna disconnect though, isn't it? Taking too long. Disconnect. There it is. Alright, jump back in. Oh, you have a cold? Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully you feel better soon. What team are you going to be picking out of curiosity? Are you a sci-fi or a fantasy guy? Not really into both sides, sci-fi or fantasy. Well, I guess it'll just depend on what kind of, maybe like game genre you like more or something. Because I'm kind of the same for mostly on sci-fi. I get more into fantasy than I can sci-fi, like a Zelda game or something like that. Sci-fi, it's gotta be something very particular to work for me. It's gotta have a good theme to it. Fantasy, I feel like you can work with a lot more themes, and it's, I don't know. To me, I can get this more. That's what I'm trying to say. That does feel like they increased the radius of the baller a bit. That feels a little bit bigger. What's your name? Subject. Come on. Subject to what? Subject to winning, pain, being a squid. Get out. That's a fast Swiffer. Or a Boozler. Okay, that's basically a Swiffer, but jeez. Sci-fi makes you think of aliens. Yeah, I can see why. I mean, that is a sci-fi movie. I think of a lot of films like that if I think sci-fi, like any of the Aliens movies or Star Wars, Star Trek, all that kind of stuff. Oh, I don't like being stuck in the ink. That was about ready to jump to him too. surprised at how well this semi-Swiffer guy is doing. Oh, that was close. But that's still not enough to get us out of danger. That's not good. Move. Just barely got out of danger, but that's still not enough to win. Oh, man. I wouldn't call it Resident Evil sci-fi, to be honest. I mean, if we gotta push it to one of these two themes, I don't know, I might think more of something like a fantasy world than sci-fi, to be honest. I mean, if anything, it's more of horror. That's what it really is. But when I think of sci-fi, I think a lot more futuristic. Resident Evil really isn't that futuristic. Alright, now hopefully we can actually fight sci-fi. Please. Oh, jeez, that took forever, but at least we're fighting our own... Like, well, not fighting our own again. Jeez. Oh, this is a part one of the movies where Wesker and Elise just gains superpowers? That's interesting. I haven't seen any of the movies. I know they're just as weird, if not weirder at times, than the game's plot. That sounds out there, that's for sure. Maybe it could be a little more like a sci-fi territory if that's true. Now it's a roller. Hey, buddy. Whoa, what? 2 in 1 shot? Didn't even see the auto bomb. How? Well, Marina wins Splatfest. I really don't care if it's Burrow or Marina. I just care if like the team wins more or less. Because to be honest, the whole like everyone's wanting to pick more for their favorite Inkling waifu is like, alright guys, that's just taking it a little too far. What's the point in themes? I actually know people who will only pick Marina's team because of that, and it's like, guys, that's a little stupid. Just to be honest, that defeats the purpose. Although fantasy is Marina's team this time. That's a very bad spot for a beacon. Why did he put it right in the middle? map is mostly green, so I don't think we need to worry too much about this game. I think we got this one in the bag. Spanky? Really? Mixed Spanky. Oh, man. Perfect. Timed that just right. People have been saying that Pearl keeps on winning. That sounds like a complaint. I think there's just weird circumstances. Each Splatfest has been Pearl's side winning because I just kept on getting wins. It's always been popularity in Marina's side, but Pearl's been dominating in terms of the wins. They keep on getting both the single score and then the team win. So it's kind of weird, to be honest. Like, it doesn't matter which team you're on so far. It seems like it's the same trend that Splatoon 1 had, where the pro players are the ones who play seriously and just want the snails. They pick the least popular team, which usually has just been Pearl's team. So she keeps on winning because all the skill players are over there, and all the new players are on Marina's side. So it just becomes this weird kind of biased area, and not for the reasons people think it is. It's kind of a mess. I mean, I'm kind of happy with this team sounding pretty similar to each other, sci-fi and fantasy. They're both kind of close in people's eyes. A lot of people can go either or, depending, so I'm hoping this won't be like one-sided popularity-wise, so that we can at least have some kind of fighting chance, and maybe Marina can win after all this. But I've been noticing, it's weird. I've been getting a lot of good people on the sci-fi team, but also a lot of mixed. So I can't tell which team has the better fighters so far. I feel like sci-fi might have slightly better fighters, but I need to play more matches with them to get an idea. Also, I think I have enough to at least buy me something. I think maybe I have enough to buy the shoes I have in back order, which I probably should. Wait, is our teammate seriously named TT? Hi, I'm TT. And I'm here to make your life a living hell if you're going for time trials in Diddy Kong Racing. TT was not easy to beat in a lot of those time trials. Oh, man. But I unlocked him. I have him. Oh, that's a baller. And he corners you. Oh, what the? I hate when I'm in mid-baller animation, I can still kill you. I swear, that thing is not as good as the bubble was in Splatoon 1. I've gotten killed so many times mid-transformation on that thing that I can count. I don't like where I'm at. That's why I jumped off so he won't get the ink sprayed on his area. Or at least all of it, because he still gets some. They keep on killing us. Holy crap, they won't let us leave the base. See, this is why I don't know what to think of sci-fi. I get in some really good games with these guys, and they're pushing us back like this. And then I get games where they're just awful and let us win, basically. It's been flipped. I don't know if it's more balanced or not this time. Because that felt almost like a lag shot. That shouldn't have killed. Really, now they're pushing into the base. I'll fish any of them out if they're right next to the ramp. Yeah, he's like right there. Baller Wars. Oh, again! They keep on getting ballers, that's the big thing. So they keep on pushing us back because of all the ink trails they're making. That's probably how they keep on getting the ink right in our area. I got a ball like once. Twice. Alright, let's move. Now I got the trending in Diddy Kong Racing because I couldn't find the key in the Dragon World. I think I know which key you're talking about, too. But yeah, that was probably one of the harder keys to find. Yeah, now I remember it. It was the one that was in the hoverboard level, or the hovercraft one. The one that has the castle. It's like the only key we have to turn around and backtrack for, because they put it in such a weird and obscure place. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the keys after World 1 were really hard to find. I mean, World 3's key, the beach one, that was weird. They put that in a really bad place. In the car level, you have to go in the water. What? Like, the keys were in weird places. Alright, but really quick, I want to go ahead and get me some stuff spent. Roll my shirt. Get my shoes. First I get my shoes, because I don't trust my money. Oh, I got this already? Kind of feel like Cold Blood would be a bit better. We'll do that. Alright, scrub. Yeah. Sheep. So why not? Alright, now before we leave, I kind of want to see what else is on the Splatnet. So when I do this, I'll just actually show you guys what I'm doing for once. I never actually show this. But I actually do have a way to record my phone's screen. Not the best way, but it's at least a way that you can at least see. Alright. So, I'm gonna go to the Switch Online app. Let's just see what's here. This is the only use I found on the Switch app so far. So literally go into the Splatoon 2 game selection and go buy stuff. That's it. Everything else is kind of useless. Like, looking at your stats and such is alright, but it's not much you can really do. This is one nice thing. You can look at the teams your friends are on, but that's only for Splatfest. Alright, let's just go in the shop. Oh, I like that coat. Let's order that. Let me look at the rest, because I can always change the order anyways. Yeah, it just seems like the shirt. Everything else is kind of garbage. Alright. There we go. So now that's ordered. Let's just hit the order button. And there it is. Easy as that. I'd rather get Ink Saver on that instead of the punishing ability. That's just not nearly as useful. According to my money, I can't afford to buy anything else yet, so we'll just go back in and play more games. That's really the only use I have for Splatnet, especially when I first bought the game. It was really useful because when you're low in level, it seems like that app in particular has more stuff to it than the shop does that you're going to want to buy. It has more slot 2 and 3 items. It's ridiculous. Now we'll actually go back to my good old friend Aerospray. Yeah, but that's one way I can show you guys how to do that. Just show my phone screen. Thanks to a good old program called SideSync. It's not a bad program to use if you have a Samsung phone. Like any of the Galaxy phones work with it, to my knowledge. Though it's kind of weird. The Galaxy S5, it works with SideSync, but you can't go and download it off of the Google Play Store. It's nowhere to be found because it says your device isn't supported. As you can see, it is supported because I just used it. You have to go to the official website and download the the file from there. It's a little weird. At one point, I've actually gotten a lot of use out of this when my internet's down. Because I just hook up my phone to the computer and just use that as a computer for a bit. Alright, let's start things off because I already know the teammates aren't going to cover. There you go, guys. Just go. Leave it. They link up some stuff. Wow, that was a good jump over the stingray. Get away from it. Perfect. Baited. I already knew he was going to shoot near the sponge. It was actually a good idea. You get all the hero weapons from story mode? Oh god, no. I haven't even gotten close. I'm in World 2. Like, I'm trying to do all the weapons at the same time for each stage, and that's probably the biggest mistake, because that takes forever. So I haven't gotten a single one. But to be fair, there's been so many games coming out this year. I've really only touched this game so far just for some multiplayer here and there, mainly on Splatfests. I haven't played single player in a bit. I feel like my gaming plan for a little bit is I want to finish the Superstar Saga on the 3DS, the remake there, and maybe I'll probably like dabble with the Splatoon 2 multiplayer once in a while watching videos, because that's a good grindy kind of game. When you're just going through all the single player, it's good just to grind it out with some good old podcasts or good old video in the background. I've been doing that so far with the Bowser's Minions on 3DS in that mode in particular. It's perfect to watch a video for, because half the game you don't play. Like, I know I ranted about that game long enough, so I don't want to go into detail. But just to mention again, the game can literally play itself. So, it's been a good podcasty game. Although I hate how it's just basically rock, paper, scissors, and automation. I'm surprised I didn't kill him, but someone else did. No, we still won that. Took you 3 days to get them all? Wow. I give you props for getting all the weapons. How's the Mario Luigi remake? It's pretty good. It's a lot easier than the original, I've noticed, on Game Boy Advance. With easy mode turned off for some reason. I don't get that. But it's good. It's just as faithful, but the new mode, Bowser's Minions, I personally don't like at all. It just plays itself. I feel like that's the weakest part about the remake. Superstar itself is great. The Bowser's Minion portion, kind of forgettable. I just kind of want to get through that so I can play the new Pokemon that just came out. You know, Pokemon Ultra soon. I've been hearing mixed things already. Like, I'm not surprised. That's why I'm glad I got it only for 30. Like, I heard someone who got a review copy was playing it for a while, and he's a huge Pokemon guy. He said after 10 hours, it felt very similar to the first. I'm like, oh, that's not good to hear. From a Pokemon vet, that's not good. I'm hoping to hear more of a Black 2, White 2, where it's different enough that it feels like a proper sequel and not like an update. This is so far sounding almost like an update, which is sad. But I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say. God, RPGs right now, all coming out. We got Mario Luigi, it was like October. Pokemon, that's this month. And then just a couple more weeks, Xenoblade 2. RPGs all over the place. Busy schedule indeed. So many games, so little time. This year has been the year for games. Like, the last time I can remember a really strong year for games like this is maybe 2010. It's been a couple years. Like, was it 9 or 10? It may actually be 2009. I'm thinking games like Modern Warfare 2, Assassin's Creed 2, Mass Effect. I think there was a lot of 2s in that year, actually. Mass Effect 2, I believe, was 09. I think Uncharted 2 as well, maybe, if I got check the release. There was a lot of games in 2009. I think that was actually the year, not 10. That was the strongest in a while. Speaking of which, how about them video game awards that are going to happen soon? I heard the full list of things and it made me laugh because half of them make no sense. And then the game of the year also makes no sense. We got a lot of big, great names on the list, you know, like Zelda, Mario, Persona. Then you got PUBG on there. I'm like, why is that there? What are they changing in Overwatch? I haven't been in that scene for months. I know they added in like a new character recently, and they're supposed to be. I don't know if they're adding a new mode or not. I heard that I think they were. I'm not sure. I just know they're balancing again. I didn't really hear too much about it when it was at BlitzCon. I heard more StarCraft stuff than Overwatch at BlitzCon. Maybe because StarCraft 2 is now free. Wow, double kill. This is gonna be bad if I get popped. Okay, good. They didn't pop the bubbles like right next to me as soon as I landed. Alright, that should be game. We should have won that easily. Right? I don't feel as confident anymore. Yeah, that looked more green than blue, but I guess we'll have to settle. Game, sure, I'll take it. Not happy with it. Oh yeah, that's right. The new stage is based off Junkrat. I remember hearing some stuff about that. That's interesting, that they added a stage for Junkrat. That took a bit for them to do, to be honest. I got a feeling at one point they'll go back and add a stage specific to a character like him. Because of how popular Junkrat was especially. I'm just kind of surprised it took this long. I wished I had more people I knew who owned the game had it on PC. That's my only complaint. Because I would like to play it again with friends. It's just that you need like a full squad to get the most out of that game, I feel. And most of the people I know who have it is on PS4. I don't want to buy on that system because I don't want to buy Plus. If I can play a game online, I'd rather do a cheap or free online service. Like, I won't care about Nintendo service when that launches for its paid model. $20 a year, that's nothing. In fact, recently I only just got Xbox Live again for a month just because of it being $1. The only reason why I picked that up is because free games. Also, Ranklout, I agree. They really need to do something about Mercy, which is probably also why they had a new healer character. So much salt. Also, how you doing today? I cannot believe we got them both and lived. I mean, taking 3 of Matt was actually very risky, so... Okay, he's lagging. If you skip off the edge and immediately teleport back on, that's a good sign of lag. Up there, huh? You know, it's really hard to tell if those are blue bombs because the lighting makes them almost green. So I thought I almost got them all. That would have been great if I killed them all in one shot, but nah, it wasn't meant to be. Dang. This is getting kind of good again. Really going back and forth this game. Ah, could not let me get out in time, huh? Hopefully my teammates push this guy back and the rest of them. Because if so, we could win. A little last second points. That hopefully should be it. I don't know, it's a lot more blue though. I think they got it. Ow, by 3. That's about 3% when you add all that up. Actually a little over 3%. I think my theory so far is still right. I think all the good players are still on the least popular team, which could be Sci-Fi. It's usually how these Splatfest go, so I'm not too surprised. You serious? While I'm waiting here, I'm looking up some stuff while waiting, because, you know, why not? It's one of the best times to interact with chat, look up some stuff. And one of the things I just read, apparently one of the big reasons why EA had to back off microtransactions in Battlefront 2 was apparently also because Disney was getting upset about it. Wow. When the company who buys out the franchise comes down on you who have the rights to the franchise, you know you're in some deep trouble. Oh man, that game's just a mess in general. It's sad because the first game is alright, it just was played with some issues that were very similar to this. All money issues. So what do they do for the sequel? They just make it worse. So sad, because the Battlefront games are known to be great. You know, the ones on, like, PS2. When they rebooted the series, it just kind of became crap. And for all the wrong reasons. Games are good. It's just that the stuff in the games are terrible. All microtransactions and DLC crap. Ugh. That's why I never bought the first one. I played Battlefront 1's beta, liked what I played, but I did not think it was worth $60. And I was right. I heard a lot of people complain about it when it came out. And this game's having the same problem. I can't believe I actually lived. Yeah, Steve, you kind of just answered your own question. They had to change how Mercy's recovery thing worked as a special because it was kind of broken. For a while, they were able, like you've seen a lot of Mercy players just save up their special, wait for their entire team to die, and resurrect them within a second. So the matches themselves, if Mercy was in the team, became kind of one-sided if the characters knew what they were doing. For a while, Mercy was the healer player to play as because of that ability. It was a little too quick. Two ink armors, really? That dumb teammate. He had ink armor on. He's like, I should probably turn on ink armor. Oh, come on. I was actually in the ball itself at that point. The animation was about done. I think it just about had enough for the special too at the end. Yeah, we lost that again. Dang, these sci-fi players definitely have the better team. Like overall numbers, I feel like we got, but again, it feels like they have the strong ones. Also, it doesn't help, I just realized we had two of the same gun on our team. When that happens, that's also making things harder. See, I kind of wish you could see what your people have before starting a match. Because if I could see what every single teammate of mine has, then maybe I can go in and change my gun. Kind of like how you can in a friend lobby. This is how it was for you in the previous Splatfest. This has kind of been me in a lot of the Splatfests in too. It's been kind of the same deal each time I play, I've noticed, which is kind of sad in a way, because Splatoon 1 didn't have Splatfests that were this one-sided, but I feel like I've had these kind of matches a lot more in 2, where I either fight my teammates, or I find all the skill players on the other team this time around. More in 2 than I did with the first. Again, it might just be because this game has a bigger install base, or it also could just be because of the whole everyone likes Marina way more than Pearl thing. Who knows? The one thing that at least made me happy about Splatoon 2 Splatfest that you can play with friends, wish that we can do that in lobbies that weren't just a full squad of 4. If I can have a lobby of 2 people and find our lobby of 2, that would work. You can do it in all the other modes. Why can't you do it in this one? That makes no sense. And it's the one thing that really bothers me about Splatfest the most. It's like they had a great idea, and then they took 10 steps backwards with the idea. You know, the usual thing Nintendo does. I still laugh. Like back in, I don't know if it was the Wii or Wii U era. I think it was the Wii era in particular. Some people were going up to the board of directors and saying we should make our online similar to some like the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live. And then the people in the room just said, we don't know what those things are. I'm like, oh, great. They have no idea what to do when online. When you hear something like that, that's a bad thing, because that's the basic infrastructure for online gaming at this point. I don't know if they still have people on board that work on the online business that are like that. If they do, that's probably the worst idea in existence, but who knows. Now you see, Steve, there's only so much they can really do about fixing up Splatfest's popularity and all that. All they can really do is they can just go into the calculations at the end and tweak it. So they can put multipliers at the end, like the popularities and wins, and adjust those as needed. There's not much they can do about who picks what side. That's just kind of the figure of the draw for what themes they pick. The fact that they made Marina a completely different kind of character than Pearl, more so than they did with the first game with how Callie and Marie were different, but also very similar. That also kind of didn't help, but again, there wasn't too much they could have done about that. Just kind of what happened. They really wanted to make those characters those kind of themes, and they're 2 very different themes. Which, for an event like this, really don't help, that's for sure. That was not though. The one that I had a good range. Pretty much covered the entire map though, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this match. There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's see the curb stomp, because that's pretty much all green. Oh, you mean by the team thing. Yeah, I agree. I don't understand why they didn't fix that. That's a little weird. 'Cause to be honest, if they can do that for ranked mode with the league, and they can also do that with Stamina Run by you just pairing up with other people, why can't you do that in Splatfest? I mean, you show that you can already do it in the game. So why not this mode? It's no different. I kinda get why they won't just let you pick a friend that are in the middle of a battle. They don't want things to become a little uneven, or maybe somehow someone from the opposite team to seep in. I mean, if you code the game right, that shouldn't happen, but just the team mode. If you could just have it set to either you make a 2-person lobby or a 4-person lobby, that would work. And then we have problems like this where I fight my own team. Alright, well, let's go ahead and waste some good old 3 minutes here. Get some money and experience in the process, but gonna be a waste of time for our overall team standing. It doesn't help when your teammate first shoots the air. This is definitely gonna be one of those games if that constantly happens. Alright, we get it. You hurt. I'm saying ouch. I almost thought for a second I was going to get shot. Yeah, no, I get players say that just to warn you of an enemy nearby, but the problem is, a lot of people love to spam that. It's like, alright, I get it, you're hurt, someone's nearby, but you constantly saying ouch isn't going to get us over there quicker. I've been having a lot of people tonight spam commands, though. Like, I've been having them spam a lot of this ways and booyah, so it's really hard to take teams seriously in turf war, I should say. Can't get my thoughts straight. It's really hard to take teammates seriously in turf war when they use that kind of stuff because half the time it's just spam because people want to be dumb. They're salty. Yeah, I kind of think it's that. See, if I think people are spamming things like that because salt. We're gonna fire a team again. Kind of feel like it this long, but wait. Oh no, we're not. Surprising. We have 3 gold arrow sprays. Alright, we're screwed. We are definitely screwed. I wish we could go change. Did he just take us both out with the same gun? That is humiliating. Why do we keep like getting ran over by arrow sprays? Seriously. There are more guns on your team than our arrow spray. Why is it the only thing killing us so far as those? The first minute has just been that. Now if you're an arrow spray, get away. I don't want to die again from an arrow spray. Alright, at least arrow spray took out arrow spray. I'm happy with that. You look a little bit safer. Just a bit. Run from that. Surprised I lived. I'll take it. Barely. Did we win that? Please tell me we won that. I think we might have. Come on. Give me the win. Yeah. Yeah, Ale Spray, Splash-O-Matic, and Zaps, Splash Shots. They're usually the popular vote between both the first and the second Splatoon for Turf War, so I'm not surprised to see a lot of Aero Sprays. I just hate when I have almost a full team of them. Like, guys, I'm not changing. Really wish there was a way to see what your team had before you go into a battle, like other shooters. But Nintendo didn't think of adding that into this game for some reason. Like, that would have been a great thing to add in. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, tonight, please? Queen D sounds like King Deity's mother. I mean, maybe. It could be related for all we know. Although she's not nearly as big as Deity. She's a giant penguin. That's a small squid girl. Close enough. Just wish I knew where they're going. Got it. Good. I was really hoping they wouldn't notice and then turn around. Or run quicker. Alright, letting you go. I got one too. Now use on your teammates over here. Like now. Take my baller. Love cornering people with that thing. It seems a lot more effective this time around though. I think it did get some kind of buff. Haven't played since they updated the game, and it's on 1.4 now, I think it is. I'm screwed anyways. I didn't have enough time to get away. Right in the middle as soon as I seen that. Now we were winning at 1.2. What happened, guys? Is it the fact that you're all shooting at my back? Is that why we're losing? Because I would not put it past that. Oh, I thought I still had Baller on. Oh, Baller and Splashdown did get a buff. Alright, well that's good there's confirmation on that. I did feel like it was buffed a bit, so I'm not surprised it did get one. Because it was pathetic beforehand. It could never kill things. But now it seems to have enough range to kill again. Oh, it's bad. Yep. The auto bomb got me. That arrow spray, seeing it was chasing me, pushed me back into it. We do not have enough time to get out of danger. That's bad. They won that, definitely. Seriously, at one point we were winning, but then everyone just kind of, I guess, went the same direction or something, because they all started to die at once. Like, that's sad when the arrow spray can kill the most. That should never be the most killed. Alright, let's continue. I kind of just want to get to at least champion. I don't think I want to get to the king this time around. No, I'm not feeling the Splatfest as much. It might also be because it's just me. Because at this time, like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, it's a week away from Thanksgiving here in the States. So, I know a lot of people who are starting to travel right now. And there's less people online because of that. Which I'm really not surprised about. So, we'll probably get the champion and decide what to do from there. I don't want to continue streaming and just play something else, or just maybe stop for the night. I don't know. We'll see. It's funny, the one game I kind of want to play right now, I can't stream because it's on 3DS. Really wish there was an easy way to mod that thing so I could just capture the screen from a homebrew hack, but there's no easy way to do it. To be fair, the homebrew hack is still in the works because it's not full frame rate, it's still kind of skippy. Like the bottom touchscreen is basically a slideshow. Yeah, it really sucks that the cheapest way to get into a 3DS capture card is still over $300. Like, 3DS captures are way too expensive. I just kind of wish more modders picked it up, because it only seemed like a handful of them did, which kind of monopolized it. Loopy's the best, but he just never has boards in stock. Like, people always want him to mod a 3DS for capture, because it's the most stable, from what I've heard. I've heard the Katsukitty guys are not that great. I've heard those things breaking after a while, and they take forever to actually ship a system back. I've heard a lot of unreliable stories there. It's just sad. And the mod I'm talking about, like the homebrew mod, it's not easy to do either, and it's very work in progress state. So not many people can even do that. Yeah, it's just weird. I wish there was some kind of direct output from these DS systems. Or at least some kind of add-on, like they did back in the day with the Game Boy player and the Super Game Boy. That would have been nice. Have something like that for the 3DS. The Wii U was the perfect candidate, and I got that DS Virtual Console, but it was a little hit and miss. That's probably still one of the best game catalogs on the Virtual Console and Wii U. And it had some weirder titles on there that you either didn't expect to see, or just some titles missing that you kind of expected to see. Kind of like that system's Virtual Console in general. I don't know. It's weird. I kind of wish they would do something with like a DS or 3DS kind of output officially. So people would buy that up instantly. If they found some kind of way to add on this little piece of the system that will output video, people would buy that device immediately. Oh, great. We haven't dropped Frame City. Come on. More stable. I'll have to fix it after this match. What the heck? I'm definitely having to check things after this match. This is getting a little stupid. Alright, now I can check things, because something's not right here. I don't know if it's me, or if it's Twitch, because I'm kind of connecting to other sites. I'm trying to see by how much. Do a quick little speed test to see if it's my connection. No, I'm getting a full bar. Alright, hang on, something's weird here. Oh, we got the champion at least. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut stream real quick. Oh, map's actually updated. Oh, wait, no, it's me. Alright, so this is a little bonus clip here for the YouTube upload. So, if you're watching my stream of the Splatfest, it just randomly ended, and that's just because my internet went out. So, it came back for just a few minutes here, so I'm gonna take advantage of it and take a look around at the Miiverse Plaza. Or, not Miiverse Plaza, this Plaza in general for Splatoon 2. I'm so used to Miiverse. Rip Miiverse, it's officially dead now, and it makes me sad. Trying to see some of the good posts before Comcast decides to take another dump and turn off the internet again. There's a lot of really good posts. And I always like to end my Splatfest streams looking at these. I mean, it's sad we couldn't do this one live, but, you know, if you're watching the video version, well, here you go. You got something extra. So, yeah. If you were at the stream, sorry for that abrupt end. But, you know, there's only so much you can really do. I mean, at least I could let people know in the chat because of my phone. I can connect online with that. I kind of wish I could tether that up for maybe like a quick second to go to Twitch, but I kind of really can't do that. My gear doesn't allow tethering, so I can't stream off my cell phone. But yeah, there you go. It's got some pretty cool posts, so that was a pretty alright Splatfest, to be honest. I fought a lot of my own team members, but also still fought a good amount of sci-fi, and man, those sci-fi guys are really strong. So who knows who's going to win this one? I feel like it's probably going to be sci-fi, to be honest, because they did have a lot of really strong fighters on the team. But we'll see. Overall, still a pretty fun Splatfest, and, you know, besides the internet issues near the end, I still enjoyed my time with it. So, looking forward to the next one as always.